Earl, members of the board, my name is Craig Schubert. I'm the mayor of this city. It has come to my attention that your educators are distributing essentially what is child pornography in the classroom. I've spoken to a judge this evening. She's already confirmed that. So I'm going to give you a simple choice. You either choose to resign from this Board of Education or you will be charged. Thank you.
Mr. Zero, write a sex scene you wouldn't show your mom. Rewrite the sex scene from above into one that you'd let your mom read. Describe your favorite part of a man's body using only verbs. Describe a time when you wanted to orgasm but couldn't. You've just been caught in bed by a jealous spouse. How would you talk your way out of this? Write a sermon for a beloved preacher who has been caught in a sex scandal. 10 euphemisms for sex. You're a brand new suicide hotline counselor. Describe how you feel during the course of your first call. Write a letter from the point of view of a drug addict. Drink a beer. Write about the taste. Write an X-rated Disney scenario. A room full of people who want to sleep together. The first time you had sex. Choose how you will die. Write a scene that begins, "It was the first time I killed a man." You have a dream that you murdered someone. Who is it? How and why did the murder happen, and what happens afterwards? You are a serial killer. What TV shows are on your DVR list, and why? I hope each and every one of you is as uncomfortable as I am after reading that. Now, imagine you are a 17 and in a room full of peers with an adult teacher. How do you feel now? This is what Hudson teachers are asking our children to write about. When these topics are encouraged and read by adults, that is pedophilia. And this is happening on your watch. This is grooming, and all of you need to be replaced. While you have dedicated yourselves to woke social justice and failed medical experiments, you have been found sleeping on the job. This book has been in our schools for 6 years. 6 years! You have allowed the sexualization of our youth and grooming material to be approved for classroom content. I have a copy of the Code of Ethics you all swore to abide by. Code 0123R. Select sound instructional strategies and materials and submit them to regular and impartial evaluations. Are you telling me this book was submitted and approved? If not, then how can you expect us to believe that CRT will not be taught in our schools? If it was approved, how can we trust anything you are teaching our children? By the following board meeting, I want to know what the consequences were for providing this material to our children, and the following questions. Who will be terminated over this book? Where was the book purchased from? Who made the decision to use the book? Who is responsible in selecting the book? What teachers have been using this book? And each and every one of you should be ashamed.
Do not sexualize our kids. The raw filth that snuck past the gatekeeping functions of this Board of Ed in 642 Reasons was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. One of the questions they wanted people to write on was to explain a time when you wanted to orgasm but couldn't. The students were told not to take the book home. Why? So their parents couldn't see it. You know what that's called? Grooming. I heard that Mr. Wilch acted pretty quickly when he heard about this. But I did a little checking. You know, you've had that curriculum in use for several years. What else are you hiding from us? Do not sexualize our kids. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments.